first opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Seattle Seahawks and the Green Bay Packers on Sunday Night Primetime. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Throwing to begin is Love. Slip and jiggle left side. He's got it. He's taken down just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Yellow.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind the
It was clear this offseason this was an area of emphasis. They wanted to continue to fortify the interior of this defensive line, and with this young player, they think they've got themselves a good one.
45. Hut.
A second down throw for Love. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Let's go. Ready?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And it's a decent return. Get some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. To throw right away, here's Milroe. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Seattle.
Ready?
The first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, Seattle.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Now Milroe on first down. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And he's brought down after A gain of 6 on first down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he's into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Come on. Black Ultra. 50. Green. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Set. Black. Blaster. 6. Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Love. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On the set. Chapter 11. Chapter 11. Stephanie. 68.
They'll throw on first down with Milroe. This one complete downfield to Walker. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big play for Seattle. 39 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They go play action now with Milroe. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seattle. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Myers now to add the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
On the double. Set. Ready. Hut.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Nicky Manwari is there to make the play.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. First and second down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Here we go, set. 52, book, set.
To throw is Love. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Ready, set. Alert! Alert! Here we go. Ready?
They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft.
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. From the gun, it's Milrow. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Red, 38. Blue striker. Ready, ready.
Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
He'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
To the left side in the hands of Watson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Ready. Ready.
Try to run it with Lloyd. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 14.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come 4th down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down
45.
and goal.
White. Check White. Set. Go.
Jacobs trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1.
Brings up 2nd and
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he'll take it on in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Packers are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Tight. Let's go now. Panthers 60. Panthers.
Throwing now, Milrow on 1st down. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Here's a handoff out of the gun, and they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
Lightning 18. 7 Pirates.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. He'll tuck it and take off. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
1st and 10.
Panther 11. Come on. 10. 18, go.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Forced out left. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Past midfield. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. he gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
They'll run the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll run with Jacobs. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Now Love. That one taken in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Let's go. 19 Lions.
On play action, Milroe on the move left. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. Second and 10. Milroe. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Seahawks 1st down.
Got it. Ready? Let's go now. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Here's Milroe to throw. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
79.
Milroe gonna throw it again. Shaheed with the catch. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
70 Timberwolves. Top low 18. Trap 60. Trap 60. 18 Radwood. Mustang 19.
Milroe on 3rd down. Rolling right. He'll air one out for Higgins. That's hard. And he will score. Touchdown Seahawks. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. Now the point after drop from Myers. He's got it. And the Seahawks have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Opposite, green. Here we go. Ultra. Go out 40.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play.
7-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Ready?
Here's Love. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. Still on the move. And he nearly takes it the distance, just short of the goal line. A spectacular return.
Oh, man, you know he wanted that one. He's going to wind up just short of the goal line, but what a return it was. When he got to midfield, Mike, I thought he was gone. I mean, it won't be a touchdown, but he set his guys up.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Now it's McManus for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Seven Pirates. Go. Cowboy 8, Warriors 17. Check out.
Play action. It's Milrow. He's going to go deep. Looking for Reed. And he will go all the way. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Red, cycle. Set, hut, hut.
Love to throw it on first down. It was a short one, caught by Kraft. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's going to take a shot down the field. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
By the Seahawks. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Come on. Set. Not Panther 11.
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
Got it. Blaster. Set. Ready. Set. Go.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. A pass taken in by Watson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Check. Hurt. Let's go.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Not much there. Maybe a yard. From 31, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
18, right in. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60.
To the air, it's Milrow. Exiting the pocket right. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. This defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Here we go. Shot. Forrest Cougar 19. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Flush to his right. He'll air one out for Higgins. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete.
Position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43. Cut.
On play action, Love. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. It's 2nd down.
Come on, set. Ready?
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. Will try and set up the tight end screen. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Packers.
So the athleticism of this tight end is pretty well documented, Mike. I mean, he can pick up yards after the catch. It's just such a rare trait for tight ends. So it's the size, it's the speed, it's the matchup problem. And we got a glimpse of all of it right here.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to play.
He works free, right side, and he will score. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Packers.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
77, Mustang 19. 19 right. 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneer.
From the gun, it's Milroe. He'll get this out wide. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Now, Milroe, this is a designed run. Oh, the defense beats him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
60 Maverick. Dragon 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They'll indeed go for it with Milroe. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. To the goal line and in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown Seahawks. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate. But in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. Check.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Ready.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Running from the pistol, it's Jacobs. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Come on, set.
From the gun, it's Love. He's got the 1st down and more than that. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd and 20 on the Seahawks 39-yard line.
Back to throw is Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
And that is incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
White.
On 4th down, Love. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the
45.
15-yard line.
Set.
Love to throw. This is caught at the 2. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Ready up.
Another Packers 1st down. 1st down and goal
Drill,
to go.
52 yellow, 22 drill green. Blue striker. Set.
Here's Love. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Josh Wiley, touchdown, Green Bay. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Deputy! 19 Charger, 19 Charger, 18 Rattler, 18...
On play action, Milroe. Left side, and is caught by Horton. And he will be out of bounds. There is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that is all about.
Ready?
Now Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Good.
They go play action now with Milroe. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. We'll try and throw for it with Milroe. That's taken in. Give them 19 yards as they get the 4th down conversion.
I like a little bit of this risk-taking when you find yourself with the lead in the 4th quarter. Conservative wisdom says, just punt it away and let your defense win this game for you. But now after going for it on 4th down and extending the drive, they can continue to work this clock. And even if they do have to give the ball back to their opponent, we're going to get the ball back with a lot less time. So I really like that decision. These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. He's going nowhere. Loses yardage on that play.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Now Milroe facing 3rd and long. Flushed to his left. He'll try to run for it. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contained rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Alvin Ridley. Touchdown, Seattle. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. showing off the big leg. Didn't want a defender return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Striker, 3-3. Here we go, set. 60 red. 60 red. Set, huh?
Love to throw it on first down. Get this over the middle to Golden. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready.
On first down, it's Love. Right back to Golden. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 4.
Down. Yellow, 43. Smash. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up third down and 4.
Black shot. Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Here's Love to throw. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he will score. Game on. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Set up for the
50
2-point conversion.
Set.
To throw is Love. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Milrow. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Let's go now.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, that second down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they are in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting third down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
Third down, they need 5.
19 tight, 19 tight, 4-7, Buffalo 8, Mustang 19.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. He's going to air this one out. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It covers 51 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Ready up.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Milroe. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
65 catch. 65 catch. Ready.
From the gun, it's Milroe. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. What a big play, a little unscripted there. Greg, that is what tight ends do so well. Hey, you lived it. What are you thinking when the quarterback's on the move out of the pocket?
Scramble drill is the most difficult play to defend down here in the red zone, Mike. It stresses the coverage so much. When you snap your head around of your designed route and you see your quarterback has gotten moved off his spot, now it's just scramble rules. Stay in phase. Work friendly in the same direction as the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Set punt. Yellow. 22. Ready.
Love to the left side in the hands of Watson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
52 black.
That's good for Packers. 1st down.
Black shot.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Split and jig the left side. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Punt, punt.
They'll drop to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off from their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
A gain of 6. And the Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, it's Love. Work in the middle, that's Kraft. He's got it. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Come on.
Love to throw. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Ready.
Now Love. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play It's fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on fourth down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
19 tight. Here we go. 18, 77.
They'll go play action with Milroe. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
So you find yourself playing with a 2-score lead. Of course, it goes without saying, Mike, you don't want to take any unnecessary risks. The primary reads weren't there. Works through his progression. Move on to the next play and just throw that ball away.
Here we go.
On third down, Milroe. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Seattle.
35-yard line.
Milroe. There's that man again. Another catch. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
At the 45-yard line.
Okay, ready?
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Let's go. 19, 70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready?
Throwing again. It's Milroe. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA